Hi there, welcome to my channel. For this week's video, I wanted to show you how to crochet the beautiful Lola top. This multi-stitch top is so fun and easy to make. So if you think you'll enjoy having one, make sure to keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so to start this multiple stitch top, you're gonna pick out your yarn first. I'm using cotton yarn and I wanted to use multiple colors. You can just go ahead and use one if that's what you want. I just want my top to be colorful. And I am using one that is from We Crochet called Dishy and it is worsted weight. And I am using leftover yarn from other projects, but don't worry, I have more. I am using my 4.5mm hook and always have some stitch markers and scissors nearby. So to start this project, I am making multiples of 6 plus 2, and I'm gonna start with this color first. Always start with your slip knot and insert your hook. And for myself, I'm making 54 plus 2. So for this first round, once you have your chains, it's pretty easy. On the second chain from the hook, you're gonna insert it and do a single crochet. And just keep doing single crochets until you reach the other side. Once you get to the other side, you're gonna chain one and turn around. And for this round, you're gonna start with a single crochet on that first stitch. And now you're gonna do some shells with double crochets. So you're gonna start the double crochet on the third stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. Insert your hook and do a double crochet. And you're gonna do a total of 5 on that same stitch. Once you have the 5 you need, you're gonna do the same thing on the third stitch. You're gonna do a single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Insert your hook and do a single crochet. Easy as that. You're gonna keep doing the same thing. So on the third stitch, begin a shell. So keep doing this until you get to the other side. And I'm gonna show you how this round will end. Once you get to the other side, you're gonna be left with 3 single crochets. So I'm gonna do a single crochet on that last one, but I'm not gonna finish it. As you can see, I have cut my yarn because I'm changing colors. And I'm gonna finish the single crochet with the new color. And like always, I do a simple knot just to extra secure it. And for this round, you're gonna chain 3. That counts as a double crochet and turn around. And this is optional. I always like to hold my tails on the back side just to hide them at the same time. And now I'm gonna do 2 more double crochets on that same stitch. Okay, once you do that, you're gonna do a single crochet on the middle double crochet from the previous shell. Okay, just like that. And now you're gonna start a whole shell on this middle single crochet from the previous round. So insert your hook and do your shell. Once you finish it, single crochet on the middle stitch from the previous shell. Okay, just like that. So keep doing that same thing until you reach the other side. Start your shell on that middle single crochet and single crochet on the middle of the previous shell. Now that I'm at the other side, I'm gonna do 3 double crochets because I have to end just like I started. and, and once you have 2 loops on the hook, I'm going to cut off my yarn because I'm changing colors again, and finishing that off just like that. Chain 1 to start the next round, and you're gonna start it just like the first one you did with the shells. Single crochet on that first stitch and do a shell on that middle stitch right there. And single crochet right in the middle of the previous shell. And just like that, you're gonna keep doing this until you reach the other side. So once you get to the other side, you're gonna finish it off with a single crochet, but do not finish it off. As you can see, I already cut my yarn, and bring in your new color. And chain 1. For this next round, it's pretty easy. I'm just gonna do single crochets until I reach the other side. So start with that first stitch right there and continue until you get to the other side. 1 single crochet per stitch. I'm at the other side, and as you can see, I didn't finish that single crochet. Once again, I'm cutting off my yarn and changing colors. For this next round, you're gonna chain 3 and turn around, and it's pretty simple. I'm just gonna do double crochets straight through and reach the other side. That first 3 chains, I'm not gonna count them as a double crochet, so I'm gonna do 1 on that first stitch. And just keep doing double crochets until I reach the other side, like I said. Okay, so once you get to the other side, again, don't finish that last double crochet and cut off your yarn. And I think I'm gonna use that first color I used. I'm gonna change colors randomly. I don't like it. I don't want it to look too perfect. So for this round, I'm gonna start with 3 chains and turn around. And I'm gonna do a double crochet in that first stitch. I'm not gonna count the chains as a double crochet. Chain 1. And now I'm gonna start making some double crochets together. So skip 1 stitch, and on the 3rd stitch, you're gonna start a double crochet, but don't finish it, and start another one on that same stitch. And once you have 3 loops on the hook, you're gonna finish it off. Chain 1 and do that same thing again. Skip 1 and do 2 double crochets together. Chain 1, skip 1, and so on until you get to the other side. Once you reach the other side, again, don't finish that last stitch. On this case, I have 3 loops on the hook. I'm gonna cut off my yarn and bring in my other color. And finish it off. Now for this round, chain 3 and turn around. For this round, we're gonna double crochet 2 together, but this time they're gonna look like bees. So for that first stitch, I'm gonna do a double crochet together. And the other one would be on the top of the double crochet together from the previous round and finish it off. Chain 1 and do another double crochet together, but starting on that last stitch you used, so on the same one, and end on the next double crochets together. Chain 1 and do the same thing on that same stitch you used. Start your 2 double crochets together and end on the other one, and chain 1. Okay, so keep doing this until you reach the other side. Okay, I'm almost done with this round, so I'm gonna finish it just like I started. Start a double crochet together. Okay, and now that I'm at the end, I'm not gonna finish that off, cutting off my yarn and changing colors again. And for this round, we're gonna do the same as the one from down here, the one with the double crochets and the chain 1s. So chain 3. And double crochet in that first stitch. Chain 1, and you're gonna double crochet together on that chain 1 space. Once you have the 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and close it off. Chain 1 and do the same thing on the chain 1, 2 double crochets together. And chain 1. So keep doing this until you reach the other side. So to finish this round, chain 1 and 1 final double crochet, but don't finish it off, and cut it off. So this next round is gonna start all over again the pattern, so just a row of single crochets, okay? And I think I'm gonna use this color right here. Okay, chain 1 and turn around, and just start making single crochets, same amount from the previous round, meaning on the chain 1s you're going to do a single crochet, okay? But this is basically it for the pattern repeat. So you're gonna start again from here, finish the single crochets and start making your shell stitches, your row with single crochet, double crochet, the row with the double crochets together, the double crochets together but that look like a B, and then the next one it's another row with double crochets together and chain 1s. So I'm gonna keep doing this until it wraps around my torso, and then I'll show you how it's looking. Okay, so I have completed the length that I wanted. This is how it's looking, and it wraps around my torso comfortably. So right now I have the side that it's the wrong one looking at me, or the one that I have chosen to be the wrong side. So once I do the slip stitches, I'm gonna turn it inside out and you're not gonna see them. So right now I have the other side where I started here, and I'm gonna go into that corner and onto the other side, grab my yarn and complete a slip stitch. And I'm gonna keep doing that until I reach the other side, and then I can cut off my yarn. And a very important detail, I want it to end on a row of single crochets because I wanted it to be flat, and I want it to be the end of the pattern just so it looks like it's beginning again right here. So I have reached the other side, and that is how it's looking. And now I'm gonna turn it inside out. Don't cut out the yarn. Insert back your hook, and now I have the right side out, and now I'm gonna do some single crochets along the border. You can totally cut off your yarn here if you want, but I think it adds a little bit of a finishing touch. It looks more complete to me, and it's easier to attach the straps once you finish this border. So I already chained one, and now I'm just gonna begin doing some single crochets. For the spaces that are a little bit big, like this one, I'm gonna put 2 single crochets. Don't put too little, because then your top's gonna start to shrink. So just gonna continue doing single crochets until I reach the beginning again. Okay, so once you go all the way around, you're going to slip stitch on that first single crochet and chain 1. I have already cut my yarn, so I'm just gonna pull it up, and that's it. I went ahead and did the same thing on the other side. I just attached my yarn, and so both of the sides, the top and the bottom, look the same. And now I'm going to show you how to do the straps. For this, it's very easy. I went ahead and took a tank top or a bra and compared it to this, and just put the stitch markers where the straps would land. And so I did one of them already. This is how it looks. So I just measured the strap as well from the tank top and did some chains. For myself it is 50. For yourself it can be any other number, but this is my number, 50 chains. I'm going to show you how I did that. I'm going to attach myself here on that stitch marker. Chaining 1, and I'm going to do 50 chains. I have completed my 50 chains, and a very important detail, once you do one of the straps, make sure that the other side has the same amount of chains in between from the one in the back and the front, because they have to look the same. So just gonna go into the back and attach myself. I'm gonna take this off and do a slip stitch and another slip stitch right next to that one, and make sure that your chain is not twisted or anything. Now we're gonna work on the chain, and I'm gonna do half double crochets, so making sure it's not twisted. Just gonna go ahead and insert my hook on that first one. Okay, and just like that, you're gonna keep doing that until you get to the other side. I have reached the other side, as you can see, and now I'm gonna slip stitch on that next stitch I used and chain 1, and now I can cut off my yarn and pull it up, and that's it for the strap. I will obviously hide the tails that you see with a needle, but that is basically it for this top. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy making the Lola top. This multi-stitch top was so fun and easy to make, so I hope you enjoy it. If you think you'll keep enjoying my content, make sure to turn on those notifications and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.